When I'm protective styling, I normally have my hair in twists or plaits, and when I'm tired of it or when they look old, I put a wig over it. But this time I did crochet braids. So I'm going to show you how I achieve this look from start to finish, the prep, the install. I'll even show you some styles and how I plan to maintain it. I want to thank Eayon for sponsoring this video and supporting our community. In your order, you're going to get the crochet needles, some crocodile clips, combs, and of course the hair. The hair itself, it is a water wave. It is in the color 1B. It's a natural color. I do like the fact that this type of crochet hair is different than regular crochet hair. It's already pre-separated, so it makes the installation a lot easier. And it has like this one knot feature where it's kind of like threaded. The way that the hair is engineered is pretty cool. I had an easy time separating and doing this hair just by this feature alone. Before I start, I always prep my hair. I do make sure that my hair is washed, conditioned, and fully moisturized with leave-in conditioner and oil. I did this like a couple days ago, so my hair is still pretty moisturized. As for the braiding pattern, I decided to leave my twist in. The reason why I decided to leave my twist in is because I didn't want parts throughout my crochet look. I see people braid the hair back, and with braiding the hair back, you know, there's like parts. You can see the parts in between, like in the front. And so I'm like, you know what? I don't want that. I want it to look like it's coming out of my scalp. And so I was like, well, what's the best way to do that? And I was like, hello, I can leave the twist in and braid it to the back and just literally crochet on top of that. So in the front, I have 4 braids. With the middle part and side part, so it gives me options. For the middle braid, I decided to take those 2 and merge it into one big braid, and then the other 2 on the side is braided back. And as far as the ends, literally I'm just tucking into the braid itself. Okay, so now for the fun part, installing the crochet hair. Because my foundation is a little different from others, like I said, people mostly just braid it back. I'm not crocheting it on one braid. I'm literally crocheting on all of my twists. I'm crocheting it on the twist. I'm crocheting it on my scalp. I'm crocheting it on the braid. The way that I did it, my process, I'm not having to be forced to put it on each individual braid. I can literally put it wherever. And I also want to make sure that where I tucked my ends, I'm making sure that I crochet there, kind of like creating a knot to make sure it stays in place. That way the ends of the braid doesn't come out. So far I used 1 pack of hair. What I decided to do going forward was to pre-section the sectioned hair, and that way it makes it easier. I did put it on my laptop and I did count it afterwards. So guess about how many pieces come in each pack. The process is super easy. I insert the crochet needle under the braid, hook the hair, close the latch, and then pull it through and secure the loop. It's super simple. Once you get the rhythm, it does go a lot quicker. But this is how I do it, especially with me wanting to still have the option to wear my twist if I want to, but also wear a different hairstyle without the need to worry about a lace in the front. If you're mixing colors, I would advise that you alternate them for a more blended and natural highlight effect. I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out. I'm feeling lean, and I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down, because I love and I love and I love and I love you only, because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run, fly in the sky in the night. Before I style it, before I define the curls, I thought it was best for me to actually just cut the hair first to see exactly, you know, how I want the shape. I did cut a little bit of the ends off just to make sure that it's one length. You know, when you're crocheting the hair and you're putting it in random places, sometimes the curls, even though it's the same length, it's going to look it's going to have a different length once you put it on the head. I would say it's kind of like layered almost. So after I cut and shaped it the way I wanted it, that's when I went in and wet the hair. I didn't feel the need for it to be detangled, literally just running my hands through it first and then applying some mousse. So this is the mousse that I'm using, is the Gel to Foam by Miche. I love this stuff, especially on my wigs. I'm on your wig right now. And then for my edges, I use the Got To Be gel. Got To Be, it stays forever. Like I love this stuff. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly in the sky in the night. Put me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your way right now. I'm on your way right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. And as far as the styles, like I said, the way that I had my foundation allowed for me to do a middle part and a side part, so on the left side or even on the right side. And I was like, well, what if I pull it back? So I did do a half up, half down. This is how it looks. I think it came out really cute. And it also, like, if ever like the crochet hair comes out a little wonky after being in for a while, I can always use a headband, especially when my hair grows out. To sleep at night, I'm just using a satin bonnet or a scarf to protect the style and also protect my edges. For all my curly girls who wear their hair in a wash and go style, this is also how I would wrap my hair at night. Just putting it at the top, then I use the scarf to wrap around it, and then tuck the ends into the scarf as well. The only thing I would do differently, I think I would have wanted my part to be a little closer, because it's definitely wide. I didn't want any leave out. I didn't want to be forced to have to blend my hair. But yeah, that's my crochet hair tutorial. Let me know if you would do anything differently. I do like the way that the hair came out after wetting it. You know that TikTok saying, I look like Puerto Rican in his hair? No, I look like Michael Jackson. I look like Michael Jackson in his hair. Let me know in the comments what style you would like to see next. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.